she's left asking, how can I love if I hate myself? Nestled in your embrace, but I can't be held. Nothing's the same. How could you overlook the trauma I've been dealt? Did you miscalculate the hell that I have felt? And nothing's the same. I hope you can't sleep at night. I hope you hate yourself. The guilt eats you alive. You feel like you're in hell. I hope it's always there in the back of your brain that you're a piece of shit with just yourself to blame. I hope you wanna die, that you're stuck on the brink in the quicksand of lies that you can never sink. I hope you say her name. I hope you see her face. I hope you run away in the mess you made.
Good morning. How we doing? How we doing this day? This day, yes, it is this day. I don't know. What's up, people? I'm tired. We're all tired here. You see my freaking sound shield. You're shielding over there. We're gonna play Marvel Strike Force. Turn it down a little bit. You turn it down a little bit. Okay. Also kind of playing Monopoly Go on the side. Where are we at today? I'm really curious if I'm actually going to get Scarlet Witch. Okay, we desperately need to spend some energy. Oh yeah, and then I pulled a got a 1-diamond absorbing man. I'm not mad about that. I think he has his uses. Am I saying he's good? No, I'm saying he has his uses. Alright. I did also unlock off stream. I unlocked Captain Britain, which is fantastic. We've been building him as we get the stuff. I think we're gonna need to do refreshes on campaign energy if I remember correctly, but we're gonna double check ourselves. Mama didn't raise no bitch. I have an idea. Weird. Okay, so my viewer count on here is really weird. It says I've been streaming for 0 minutes. I'm kind of worried I'm not actually streaming, just talking to myself alone in the room. So there's that. just a little worried. I'm just talking to the wall. That's alright. Yeah, there's like a little stream information thing that I have set up. And it used to work really well, and as of the last few months, it doesn't seem like it does. And it gives me my viewer count and how much time I've spent streaming. And currently that time is 0, even though everything else says I'm streaming. So that's only a little bit disconcerting. Okay, let's finish releasing some of these campaigns. I think it's kind of bullshit that the Undying campaign ended before the Night Stalkers one that was out like way before it. Granted, I like having the option to do all these different campaigns, so I'm not mad that these are still here. I'm mad that the other one is gone. It's different. I'm probably gonna refresh that too, even though I don't think there's a milestone for it, but. Okay. So today we have a Shadow King feature. We switched to the store on accident. Fuck it, we'll store things, I guess. Today we're doing a Shadow King feature. I also don't know who I'm building. That's the other really fun thing about me right now. So I haven't been buying anything, which is just super. Just the best way to play the game is to just pause completely because you're afraid of what's going on. I need to plan for building Mephisto. I'm very in Odin. I'm right there. So Mystic Gear and it'd be great if I could actually just look at those. Or like if I could get him higher because I got stuck behind the fucking. But like, let's see. We've got Augmented Focus Chi. That's probably going to be it on the Crimson side, right? Nemesis Gaming in the house. What's up, man? Shout out to Nemesis. What's up, bro? How you doing? Woo, snooze the ads, man. Snooze the ads. I have no good reason to be tired. I'm fucking wiped out, bro. I went to bed at like 11. Chilling, relaxing, acting out cool. I recently rewatched all of Fresh Prince. I love it. Have you watched Bel Air? Has anybody watched Bel Air? Is that worth this shit? It seems interesting, but also I'm just like... well, one, I'm really hesitant because I don't want the original to be spoiled in my brain. And then also, I'm afraid that it seems too soap opera-y. Not sure if Mongolia will take my Kevin Bacon challenge today, but if not, I have my pick read. Not sure. Not sure if Mongolia will take my Kevin Bacon, but if not, I have my pick ready. Did Mongolia get his set up? What's up, Trash Can Joe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How we doing? Bro, why am I so fucking tired? I've been up for like 2 hours. I'm just now starting to feel tired. We just started talking. I'm already drained emotionally. I ain't even done anything. I'm also tempted to bring freaking Kestrel into Mystic. I've been having a fucking time with Mystic and DD7. Not sure, but he was saying you wanted to play next time you streamed. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna put it on his stream. Maybe he's doing both. Oh man. I was curious. I am curious. I'm interested in any content creators that get up in here today. So Nem, do you keep any of your do you like keep the raw footage? You know, you like edit it into the video, post it or whatever. Do you keep any raw footage? I've been thinking about dumping my hard drive. I'm working on number 111 of Frosty Features, and I have the raw footage of all them motherfuckers either on my PC or on cloud storage. The raw footage and the edited version, right? So like each one of these things takes up and probably not 10, maybe 8 or 9 gigs. So that right there is almost a terabyte of shit. Not a terabyte. 100 gigs. No? 200 gigs of shit. So I was thinking about kind of purging a bunch of shit. And I'm just curious if other people keep the raw footage or whatever. Yeah, well, Mojo, Jojo. Sorry, I gotta spend my money on Monopoly Go, lest it gets stolen. I haven't streamed in a bit, but I would only keep Crucible attacks, not the whole stream. But do you keep after you edit that into a video and post it, do you keep those videos, or do you just keep the Crucible video that you posted? Because I have been downloading the VODs and uploading them to YouTube, because people at YouTube have been asking for that. I delete those because also that's not content I ever meant to be on YouTube. People literally just kept asking for it, so I started putting it on YouTube. I really need to get Restream. Is my current impression of the world. And stream on both at the same time. But yeah, so I delete those, but like the Frosty Features stuff, it's like I keep the videos I post on YouTube, and I keep the raw footage, and I'm just kind of, I've been thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I can delete the raw footage because I already edited it. Need a MODOK redemption. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. I do need a MODOK redemption. You're correct. Yeah, I keep those just in case I need to refer back to specific fights. And you know what I do is I have my notepad, right? And I do a running note list of all the fights I've done. So like for the season, I only do the season because I just use the MSF counter sheet Squatch Thulu puts up for the past seasons. But for the season, I have a list of all the things I've done to win. Sometimes my fights don't get on the sheet. I ain't mad. I'm not that good. And a victory redemption from Entourage. Give me let me. It doesn't happen if I don't put it on a sticky note. Let me get the sticky notes out. All right, I'll put them both. Being the only person who has consistently, or has on multiple occasions, I assume you're probably going to do it again today. Being the person who has most consistently beat me in Crucible, I will, or not Crucible. No one's beat me in Crucible because no one's low enough to fight me, except maybe like Roa and Gilead. Should do the victory should be like a nem one. Okay, we're gonna do MODOK. I may have time to do this week. I'm not sure. Redemption and victory. Redemption. I'm probably not gonna do the Entourage one because I'm not familiar with it, but I'm gonna do a different one. Maybe it'll be that song. I think it's called Sweet Victory. Sweet Victory. Sludge Bob Victory Screen. That's the one. I think that. Oh, that's actually. I'm much more inclined to do that one. Cause I don't know Entourage so well. I did, Nemesis. I did have this inkling to like study IMDb yesterday. I was like, let's go into all the like current popular shows I don't watch and like look into people's names. My dream. Spend campaign energy and earn voyage orb fragments. Okay, so we do need to spend campaign energy. I know it gives like fucking nothing. That's really it though. Yeah, it really is. We'll do that. Yeah. Sweet, sweet victory. Looks like Danny Phantom. Don't forget to open your red stars for Ancient One. As promised, I picked an actress instead of an actor. I can already tell you. I already lost it. Just chalk it up. Another win. Don't. I feel it in my bones. Oh shit, Trigger Fire's muted. Now he might get this one, yeah? Here, I'll play that again, because that was... I didn't realize Trigger Fire was still muted. I had to dump off... I had to, Here, I'm just gonna give you their points back. I had to dump off stream pretty fast. I didn't even notice Sen wasn't on when I raided him. View requests. I'm just gonna refund you on that one. Can you tell I'm using a separate screen? Looks like Danny Phantom. Not your type. It was just for the night. It looks just like Danny Phantom. For dirty bird. You're so fine. Why don't you ruin my life? Oh, please, oh. I wish there was a way to do the redemption thing in OBS. That'd make my life so much easier. Okay, so I don't want this anymore. Making myself sad again. We're gonna do 50. We're gonna do 50 refreshes on our campaign energy for the milestone. We've already done. Are we doing? Are these? I forget. feel like I swapped them. I need gold again. I swap who's on top depending on what I'm needing. Yeah, this is gold. Okay. Just bored, but I'll fall in love, of course. 50. 50. 50. Damn. Right. Look like dirty bird. You're so fine. Why don't you ruin my life? Okay, so we're using the campaign energy. It's really the only milestone we can work towards. I also did look at the web milestone. Let me check that shit out too. I gotta claim some web shit. Important. I'm gonna walk away from Monopoly Go for a second. Knock this out.
There has been no time in recent memory that there have been so many changes so fast.
Currently, I'm working on a show right now, and then I've got a case study I'm working on, and then I've got another like event thing coming in that I'm working, and it's just like freaking wiped out. I do it to myself. Beautiful. Sorry, I'm just making sure I've got all the stuff. Milestones. What is this? Bang for your buck. Trash. Yep, and then we just get our energy goal from that daily. Okay. Nothing crazy. Alright, so I think we're on Echo. But right now we're just trying to get that gold. I unlocked Captain Britain, I started pouring into him, and I am a hop and a skip away from fucking Mephisto. I'm very close on Mephisto. So we are we're working on that. I really need to bookmark some stuff that is Mephisto's gear, so I can start actually farming for it. As well as like Captain Britain. Alright, did that give me ISO energy? I forget. I think you get like 80. Also, I haven't been able to play Battleworld in 2 days because I keep getting the day 5. I probably got like it probably gave me 0 or something. Oh, well, it didn't give me 0. That's good. Yeah, cause I keep getting this, and I know apparently you can restart it and only go to Battleworld, but it'll work. So we'll do Battleworld, but like, yeah, it's not been super great on the Frosty front, just because it hasn't been working. I've also, I mean, like, I'm sure most of you have been autoing all the content. But yeah, I didn't get to play Battleworld, I think, yesterday at all. Yesterday and maybe Friday. And I just couldn't get it to work. But I read online that you can restart it. Don't click anything but Battleworld and it'll let you play Battleworld. So, that's fun. But kind of expected, right? Also, are we putting... I'm assuming we're putting Dark promo credits into Captain Britain. I don't know. I also I'm tempted to max out Super Scroll. But I have 0 red on Captain Britain. He's only 3 stars, so I'm kind of like, he kind of needs them red stars to do anything, I assume. So we got raids, and we've got donations, so let's just get this shit out of the way. 1,000 gold, because I'm a cheap ass. Hop into the raids. First question, if you could bring 3 heroes and 3 village from Age of Apocalypse to MSF, who would you choose? That's a fun question. My brain's having trouble. Hold on. Let me think on that for a second. I'm gonna leave this just stranded. Fuck him! I don't know why my fucking brain went straight to, defaulting to the pirate characters. I feel like what I would want would more or less be like, costumes. Or we could get, you know, we can get that Weapon X Wolverine would be cool. Great, which, because I don't want to advocate for having just copies of characters, especially when there's good characters like left. Not that there's like crazy amazing characters that would just blow my mind if they brought to MSF at this point, but I think having some of the alternate versions have oh, you know, Rachel Summers would be pretty sick. That's not alternate. That's an actual character we could use. Get a little Rachel Summers in this bitch. We could do, I'm trying to think of new characters. You know, characters we don't actually have. So Rachel Summers is number 1. Obviously not a villain. Because it's funny how few of the Summers characters we have, right? Like, Cyclops is such a thing in the comics, like how historically like famous he is. So him, Alex Summers, Havoc, which not from Age of Apocalypse necessarily, but like just the Summer, like you got me on a different tangent. How few of the actual Summers characters are like Hope Summers, Rachel Summers, Alex Summers, like Corsair, right? All we have in the Summers at all is fucking Cyclops and Cable. Oh, X-Man, dude. Nate Gray. Let's get Nate Gray in this bitch too. That's another good Age of Apocalypse one. It's 2 heroes. Hold on, I'm working on this. It's going. I still don't have Man-Thing. So we've been stuck here. Hold on. We gotta make it. Let's not make a mistake. Is somebody else attacking in here? Yeah, Night Stalkers isn't currently working. Oh, we can just skip it? Let's just skip it. Fuck that shit. And Havoc was a villain of the Age of Apocalypse. We'll count him, fine. I want Havoc really bad, but I want X Factor Havoc. But before the split, you and I must have collided, oh shit. I almost said Dark Beast, and I remember we actually have him. We could have Genocide, which is the other version of Nemesis. The correct version of Nemesis. Which is the one we got in game. I'm really sitting here trying to remember. Before the split, you and I must have collided, oh shit. I just saw that fucking Noir just died. He died in front of God and everybody. If we weren't gonna get Holocaust, we're definitely not gonna get Genocide. Make a dream. Make a dream. I'm really trying to think here. Oh yeah, this is fake lore. I want real Orcus. Oh, that's right. We hopped up in difficulty and I don't get real Orcus. But I respect the pick. I'm just having a tough time thinking about it right now. Before the split. Shit! I hate, god damn it, I want a new Spotlight raid so bad. This happens all the time, dude. I worked late last night. I didn't jump in until freaking now on that raid, and I just... See, at least I still get the stuff, but still, it sucks. Still a lot to choose from. Oh, Sugar Man! We have Mr. Sinister. He just sucks. I forgot about Sugar Man. Sugar Man would be good. I had a whole conversation about Sugar Man on here before. But yeah, Sugar Man would be sick. could do Age of Apocalypse Magneto. Okay, cool. Magneto needs some love, for sure. Magneto will obviously get a rework or a release of a different version soon-ish with the Professor X coming out. It has to happen. That would be like reworking. That would be like reworking Icarus and not Cersei. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the I'm gonna hit 50 refreshes in the in our Night Stalker situation. Just for the candy. Just for the candy. Okay, next question. Yeah, I did a poor job answering that one. Which Iron Man villain do I want to come to MSF? Whirlwind and Whiplash come to mind. I'm surprised Whiplash isn't in the game. That just seems like something that would have already happened. But I guess, you know, his MCU situation came and went already, so why would they, I guess? But like, yeah, Whiplash or Whirlwind. Hell, Titanium, man. None of the Iron Man villains are in this bitch. Hell, we're not even getting Justin Hammer. Ironmonger. There's none of them are in here. Who is in here? We don't have Iron Man villains in here. Do we have any? Hold on. Now that you said it, I don't think we have like Iron Man villains. Like tech-based Iron Man villain. Other than Ultron, and Ultron's not even. Ultron's kind of Iron Man. I would argue that Ultron is a Hank Pym villain. Yeah, Ultron isn't specific to Iron Man. Rawr, what's up, the Black Man? Been a minute, dude. How have you been? Yeah, we don't. Which Iron Man villain would I like? Any of them. We still got some pretty damn good villains just chilling over there in the freaking rafters, just chilling in the corridor. Mandarin needs to be a release. A Mandarin would be a good one. I might. Nice, dude. I'm glad that. Yeah, it's good. It's good to be all right. Good to be all right. Okay. So, what was I doing? Did I finish emptying this? Yes, I did. Okay, that's fine. So, I'm assuming I didn't hit any milestones because I get like 1 fucking point for each campaign energy spent. Ah, that's right. That's right. So, let's go through our supplies and see if we can actually get anything. Blitzel and chat exclamation Pokecatch. How's B-World going for your life? It's going better for my alliance than me, dude. The last 2 days I couldn't play it because and I read this morning how to be able to get past this, but I legit just can't play battle. It's always like this. And apparently, you restart the game, you're not allowed to click anything. You just click back into this. So I haven't played it for 2 days, but it seems like it's going okay. We'll fuck with it in a minute. Because it's a little fucking. Because it doesn't work on this BlueStacks or my phone. I haven't even tried this restart thing. I literally read about that this morning. So, and I've been too wicked busy to try to look into it until this morning. Battle time. Keep resetting till you let you play. Yeah, that's what I read online today. Is just to keep resetting. Don't press anything else. Just do the thing. Alright. Me and Kevin Yeti about to do this Stream Raiders. Not a bug, it's a feature. Wait, what? Is that that's not something they said, is it? That'd be wild. Alright, Kevin Yeti. Let's kick some ass! Not a bug, it's a feature. I hope that's a joke, bro. I'm too tired. I'm too tired for this shit. That's a joke, right? Water. Water's tasting too good right now, y'all. That's a bad sign. I'm dehydrated. No, but sounds like something they'd say. That's bad. That's bad. Look around, seeing if any other people hit null harder than I did. Oh, are we at null now? I can't. I was having a little bit of fun with it, but I was literally just autoing everything. But I'm sure by now I probably am not. Just ready to get my life back from work, man. I've been working a fuck ton. Abyss Warden Tank. What a badass name. What a badass name. Alright, 30 minutes for that. Let's get back to the goods. I just realized my Stream Raiders thing's my old logo. My new logo, man. My new logo is sick. It's not even new anymore. My moderately recent logo is sick. Okay. So, okay, we're gonna finish looking through here. Is there any reason to open premium orbs right now? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything. They haven't been updated in a while. I've been really bad about reading any of the blog posts recently. Like many, I've been blah. I say that, I've been getting pretty excited. I'm so close to fucking being done with DD7. Million drop. I really need more gold, bro. Million drop.
60%.
Third question. Did I answer the other one? I did not answer your first one fully. I fucked that up. Third question. Okay, what did I do this like? Did I answer the second question? I literally keep ADHDing your questions. I don't even remember what the second question was. Oh no, okay. I started listing Iron Man villains. Third question. If there was a Young Avengers rework, what new characters would you want? Oh god. Hulkling would be sick as fuck. And Iron
Midnight
Lad.
_52 cheered X1. What's up, most frosty of usties?
Midnight with a cheer. What's up, bro? How you doing, bud? Iron Lad. That would actually be sick as fuck, though. Wiccan. Yeah, Wiccan's a good one, too. Especially right now. I still haven't watched Agatha all along. Instagram spoiled that for me. I really need to watch it. I've been legitimately, y'all, as I said it last week, I've been pulling just 11-hour days. It's 11-hour days. After this, I'm going back in. Who's the third? The third what? Oh, like 3 brand new characters? Okay. Alright, so Hulkling, Iron Lad. I mean, Wiccan would be pretty good. It's funny. I was thinking of Kid Loki, and then we have him. I would like a rework on Kid Loki. There is another one that I typically am like, this person should be in Young Avengers, but I'm blanking at the moment. And my brain's on reworks too. It'd be sick to rework Miles Morales, cause boy does he suck in this game now. We could get like a young, as the MCU's portraying it, we could get like a young Philo Bell, like the non-blue one. That would be kind of cool. That's a little more interesting, a little different. Or, I'm having a moment. Ugh! Who's the chick that's trying to date everybody in Young Avengers? Oh, God. She dates... I talked about her. I'm having about. I talked about her in Frost Features Vision all the way back to like the 30s. Young Vision. Vampire Miles Morales. Who am I thinking of?
Wish I could say it didn't faze me.
This morning when I picked up my phone.
Seeing your name and your pretty face. Singing our favorite song.
Okay, so.
And to hear your sweet voice.
Say I miss you when I'm coming home. Okay, we do not have Captain Britain. I wish this would show. I really did figure out. Mephisto 6. Describe who you're thinking of again. It's. I'm trying so hard to remember. I'm so wiped out, y'all. Let me just look. Let me look at. I feel like every time I look at Young Avengers, I think of this character, and I literally cannot right now. There's somebody in the Young Avengers. It is a girl. I talked about what the fuck? Which feature was it? I'm pretty sure she dates like. I think I talked about it in Kang feature. She dates Iron Lad, and it's not. Patriot would be cool. That's not who I was trying to think of, but Patriot would be cool. He's in the Young Avengers. God dang. Hold on. It's just it's this chick that dates Iron Lad. What the fuck am I thinking of? I'm looking it up. It's pissing me off. If it meant that I can make you smile, if it meant for one more night I can be your man, then baby break my heart again. No. She dates Kang. You talking about Remslayer? No. We're talking about. No, when he's in the Young Avengers, Iron Lad dates one of the. I'll find it. Just give it a second. Okay, you know what? I was just looking up Iron Man. I could just look up the other one. So it's gonna bother me. Shark, what's up, man? Just letting everybody watch me Google stuff. Hold on.
There's a chicken shack with an endless pub and a library lounge where they tip in drugs, and I can't find my way back to the door. Life we live.
Dude, I don't know where my brain is right now. I don't. It's not on the little wiki. I have to go back. Oh no, it was Stature. It was Stature. Thank you, Trash Can Joe. It was Stature. This was before. This was before we got it. That's exactly who it was. Was Cassie Lang. That's exactly who it was. Thank you. That's exactly who I'm talking about, Trash Can Joe. Yes. It was Stature. Yes, that is it. That is exactly who I was thinking of. And so apparently that's another rework. She's in this. It was a lot of work to find out she's already in the game, but that's who I was talking about with Stature. Because I don't think she officially was ever in the Young Avengers, but she works with them all the time. Keep your family warm, but I think there's a heaven for all of us.
Avengers!
Rated by Rolf. What's up, Rolf? Fourth question.
Assemble.
Shout out to Rolf. Shout out to Rolf.
Following's not really much down.
Thank you so much for the resub, man. Fourth question. If you could create a 5-person team of Generation X members to come to MSF, who would you choose? Ain't been sinning, fair-hearted women, good, clean living. Dude, I am you making me look like a fool today, man. Generation X. Does X Academy, does that fall under Generation X? Because I like a lot of the characters in X Academy. Which I feel like I'm the only person that ever talks about X Academy. So there's that. Oh, it's right before Academy X. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, this is one of the 50 bajillion 90s teams. I was thinking of like Surge and stuff, which is early 2000s. So this is mid to late 90s. From Generation X, one character that I fucking love that's not in the game is Sync, who's in the current X-Men runs too. So he's actually in the zeitgeist, man. So Sync would be cool. Banshee. It's been more than 2 months since we've had a fire guy, so we have Cannonball. I think he's in Generation X. Trying to think of who else from that kind of era. Is Wolfsbane in there? Wolfsbane would be cool. Wolfsbane would be good for X Factor. Cannibal would be dope. Or Cannonball. Yeah, Cannonball would be cool. Okay, what was I doing? I appreciate the questions. They're actually quite a bit of fun, but I have lost track of everything I'm doing. Okay, there we go. I'm just gonna... We're looking through our orbs to see if there's anything worth the shit to open. We kind of know there's not. Rolf, how have we been? Are you still here? Reverie! Exclamation point, pokey catch! What are we spending dark promos on, people? What do we got? Rolf, oh, cool. What's up, man? How you been doing? I went 3-0 in Crucible this week. That's exciting. But I haven't been able to watch streams too much. The only stream I've been watching recently that I've been able to catch was Row. Because I have a very short period of time in the morning that I've been able to watch just because I've been so busy. But there's actually more. Usually when I get to this point in a show process, I don't get to watch Twitch at all. It's actually more Twitch than I typically watch when I'm fucking busting my ass. Let's do, I guess let's do Dark Dimension. I kind of wish I could get Kestrel up for Mythic. Oh, can we just do Mythic? Yeah. I really hated this when we first got it, but I think it's just because it's changed. Because I think if I had a 5th in Mythic, it would just help. I just feel like I've been getting my ass kicked. I'm still... Team there needs to be a Dark Avengers release sus rework. I think Dark Avengers needs to come a little bit later. It's one of those that really deserves Iron Patriot. The one that we have, the Norman Osborn Iron Patriot. So it very much calls for that. Wait, Nemesis is here. We didn't do 6 degrees. Hey, he has an agenda. He's waiting. So he's waiting. He's biding his time. Has anybody done Kestrel Mythic as a 5th? Is she worth the time? Cause I need some fucking help. Is kind of my thought process, but I'm also trying to build. I unlocked Captain Britain like many people have now. Oh, glad I did miss 6 degrees. Yeah, she was good. Thinking about trying her. But it looks like I don't have the stuff. I don't have the stuff for it, but it'll be close. She'll be worth it in the long run, I assume. Bring up to 19 anyway. Oh, that's funny. I definitely thought it was going to be a unique situation I don't have. We might be able to get her up. Because, yeah, I've been getting my ass kicked at Mythic. I'm wondering if I just add another person. Who else did you do? I'm trying to wake Frosty up with Marvel questions first. I am wiped out. For Mythic, I've got Ultimus, APOC. I feel like I've got all the right people. If that makes sense. I have here, yeah. Because this will be like my 3rd or 4th attempt in Mythic. Yeah, so this is my new 5-piece. APOC, Kestrel, Ultimus, Super Scroll, and Dr. Doom. And, who is it? Somebody keeps dying immediately. I think it's Ultimus. He just keeps popping off the field. Mookie with the raid! What's up, Mookie? How we doing? Thank you so much for the raid, my guy. We're, about to hop in to DD7. I think I'm still on the first Mythic node. Yeah, I am. How many attempts have I done? Yeah, I've had 3 attacks. Should be easy now. Yeah, I skipped Ultimus. Yeah, I brought up Ultimus just because Annihilators, using Marina. Hope you're having a great stream. I am, dude. Thank you. I hope your stream was awesome. Big shout out to Mookie for the raid.
Hi, my name's Aaron.
Alright, let's hop into this. So now we have 5. We have a 5, so it should be. This should help.
He is woke boomer.
But yeah, Ultimus keeps dying pretty freaking
Yeah,
fast.
I don't know. I mean, the 3. I mean, it's for challenging.
Alright, let's try this out. It's insomnia. Did I finish answering the question, F? I forget how many I said. Nope. How many did I say? Banshee, Cannonball, Sink. Did Sink, and then went on a tangent. Oh yeah, and Cannonball. And Banshee. Banshee counts. I know Banshee's a Generation X. I don't know if we're strong enough to take out this APOC, but we're gonna fucking try. Nope. Oh, there he goes. Hell yeah! Okay, Dr. Doom and Kestrel are dead. Is there something I could have done to change that outcome? Was there an ability block? Hold on. Let's try that again. I get ability block, Super Scroll. The death counts 2 more. Emma Frost? Question mark. Chamber, Jubilee, Emma. Husk would be a good one. I was trying not to say reworks. Yeah, I'd restart. Try to keep Doom alive a whole longer. Yeah, he was Doom was putting in work this last time, but the thing with Doom in my current setup is that he triggers fucking Ultimus, and I thought he would trigger APOC. I really hate that he triggers Ultimus. Alright, what I'm wondering is if I go ahead and, instead of flipping the immunity on APOC, I thought we were putting ability block on Super Scroll, but I guess I'll go fuck myself. So we do this. We heal up the Kestrel. I'm not exactly sure why that one was different, but I'm just curious if we go for... Is it possible to stop him from ulting? Probably not. See, and now it'll be Ultimus. Oh, it's APOC. Let's go. Okay, so that's a good thing. So, we're gonna work down Super Scroll. 1. Bam. And at the same time, work down APOC. There we go. Yeah. We're feeling it. 2. Bam. Shapwow. And then I will, instead of Falcon punching, APOC, I'll Falcon punch Super Scroll. Just so he doesn't ult. Right? Falcon punch. And you're dead. And then we're going to ping APOC. So now we can just focus APOC. Maybe I'm a little hard to love. Maybe I need an angel. Sent from above. I don't know if this is worth it. This is ability, yeah. See if we can ability block. Okay. We got trauma ability block, so he's not gonna ult. So we're controlling this in a way that isn't trash. Special. My OCD feels like they need to go through and add 50 members to all incomplete teams. Yeah, I don't really mind it being kind of like off like that, but it's certain teams that are completely irrelevant, like X Factor. Really, it would be really nice to get that that last bit. Rolling now, yeah, hopefully. Super Scroll, you're supposed to kill that Cosmo. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what your aim there was, Soups, but it was not what I intended. Maybe I'm a little hard to love. Maybe. Freaking ability block his ass. Does Super Scroll's special not ability block? Am I fucking crazy? Romeo needs a Juliet, and never me. I'm doing this so I can ping more people. Don't judge me. There we go. That was actually my hope. Need 2 heroes for the ability block. Oh, is that what it is? That makes sense. Let me clear all positive effects. Each target stuff. So let's get that immunity. We're gonna lose Dr. Doom here. One way or the other. We have all the vulnerability in the world on we have all the vulnerability in the world on APOC. Oh god, no. Oh no. Fuck you, APOC. Fuck you. This is what I'm talking about. Kestrel at least did something. I might refresh. If I have the refreshes, I might refresh. Not that it's gonna help. I was trying to spread the exposed. See, that's what I'm talking about. I've been getting my fucking ass kicked in Mythic, dude. If only he had brought Odin. I'm further behind in DD8 than DD7. We can still play in DD8, but I'm in City Villain, and City Villain's been kicking my ass too. Yeah, we'll do one more. That's okay. Yeah, I still have to build my, what is it, global heroes. Like, I'm so far behind in DD8. That's not an option. I don't know if you noticed, they've been pretty stingy about that purple gear for people that aren't buying. Fuck you, Red Guardian. Why did you hit Robbie? Hit Robbie! For the love of Christ! See, we already don't have Dr. Doom. Kind of tempted to already restart this. Let's see what happened here. Are we gonna ping him to death? No. That's cool that he got the chance to heal before he got the ping. That was cool. I like that. We're gonna try this. I keep forgetting to do City Villain suck the first run. That's where I'm at. I keep forgetting to do DD8 attacks. I've been pretty good about doing my Dark Dimension attacks, honestly. They're just not going well. Oh man. Woo! Just kind of hoping maybe I could get a little bit of use out of Kestrel or something. They're just killing Dr. Doom immediately, dude. There we go. So other than the fact that we're missing Dr. Doom, I'm not mad about the current situation. Get rid of a healer really quick. Granted, yeah, Kestrel's still gonna die. Oh man, they got a drop already. Jesus. Splash damage is maybe put Doom on the edge. Splash damage is killing him. Is it worth restarting over? You can do a Starjammer team in only 3, what? Hold on, I'm gonna try this. Damn it. Oh. The duo appears. Exclamation point, poke and catch. Poke and catch! So put... I mean, is it asinine to do this? Because honestly, Ultimus really isn't putting it in, right? He's not. If he dies, it's not as big a deal. He's not doing anything. Oh goodness. Damn, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know if I don't know if I've even read Starjammers. I know of the team. Fuck you, Red Guardian. Fucking kill him. See, how the fuck is he not dead? He's not that strong. Okay, thank you, Kestrel. Jeez. Okay. Hold on. Hey, you got a shot here. This is feeling better. I remember Star Jammers from the cartoon, but they're a bit obscure. Oh. Okay, here we go. So, gotta flip the taunt. Put some defense down on MILF. Or she'll resist it. The other problem with the Mythic team is everybody's slow as fucking Christmas. I actually think this run's turning out to be worse than the previous one. It is. This is worse than the previous one. Build Havoc Corsair, then rework Polaris. Tree Raiders battle. Do this. So we've got Kevin Yeti once again, and then we've got Theming in Real Life 76. Ooh, a Shi'ar team would be kind of cool. Break up the Annihilators. Get Gladiator. Cassandra. Or Liliandra, sorry. Who else would we want? We'll do... Who got our... Steaming in Real Life. For the kill. Oh, Kevin Yeti was top. My bad, Kevin Yeti. That's my bad. Put in all that work for nothing. D Marin with the resub. Thank you so much, my dude. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? I appreciate you. And hell, we got all the raids today, man. LFA with the raid. How we doing, dude? Emma Frost in the house. How's it going? Shout out to El Jefe. All right, we are at 30 minutes or whatever. Stream Raiders, do a thing. What is up, people? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm struggling to be awake, and that's the thing. Doing good at you. I'm doing all right. Making it like many people. Oh, okay, well, we're gonna try it again. We know there's better RNG out there because we've already had it. It's weird. We do get a significantly better start, though. Okay, no more Marvel questions. Yeah, I'm fucking up. What's up, HO2me? 6th question. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm fucking up today. Well, I don't even remember what the last question was. That's how my brain's working. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate you. I need to fix my follow thing. I hate that there's 2 of them now. Okay. Breakfast sandwich. Best on bagel, biscuit, English muffin, or croissant. Man, depends on the day, right? I'm gonna answer these questions just as good as the Marvel questions. Was something disrupting my speed? I'm getting a different order of attacks here. Well, see, even here I didn't get. Did I get the Did I even get the Falcon Punch? Yeah, breakfast sandwich depends on the day. Trash can, what's up, trash can? Bagel. Yeah, dude. Someday I'll go for a bagel. Sometimes I'll go for the croissant. The only one I think that you listed that I don't just swap between. Honestly, it's bagel. Bagel's the one I eat the least. It's very rare that I have bagels. How did APOC even get health back, bro? Who are you? Don't you fucking all. Don't you fucking do it. Okay, he just basic. And we're waiting for the ping. Maybe he doesn't get a ping? Don't take it back. Don't. We have yet to land the ability block on APOC. Is this regular? That's regular Iron Man. We don't want him to special. I'm more interested, maybe. Okay. Okay! Uh-oh. Depends on the sandwich. Trashka Joe, you watching last night gave me good luck in DD8. So from now on, you must watch till I get that luck again. Do anyone know if MSF Battleworld Zone 1 will start today or will be one day off? Bacon needs to be on a biscuit. Starts on Monday. Monday through Saturday. Thanks. Only cut one. There's no point in fucking trying to do that shit. Try to put an ability block. There we go. We landed one. We got an ability block down. Might not be hopeless. I do like the fact that we can hold a super scroll. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You're a jinx for me, so you know watching. Oh god. Bishop, get the fuck out of here. Oh, I don't like the fact that we got MILF and APOC on the field at the same time. That's not what we were looking for. I thought this was going better, but alas, this is significantly worse. Unless Doom magically gets to ability energy and we get back to his turn. Then it'll be okay. God, Doom, why? Trauma ability block, Doom, why the fuck? No! Should put that on MILF. Should have put that on MILF. Should have put that on MILF. Fuck you, Iron Man. Tell me still. Oh, am I missing out on something? Fuck, what did I... you have to watch Hefe's Kid. We lost Kestrel when I looked away. Okay, this is... I think we can all agree this is worse. IT support or the streamer. What Nemesis? Hope. What's Nemesis? Hope all is well. Also sorry to hear about your knees, sir. 7th question. Best juice? I'm sorry I'm not giving satisfactory answers on any of these questions. I like all juices. Orange juice, apple juice, cranberry juice, grape juice, Kool-Aid. Pineapple is the best juice. Pineapple is the one I don't drink, I think. I didn't know people actually just straight up drank pineapple juice, actually. Fake news. Strawberry lemonade. That sounds pretty good, Edman Zab. I can get up with that, maybe. Yeah, I don't think I have a best juice. I'm interested to see if we... Okay, it is him. So I'm going to put that on Robbie, and then I'll Falcon Punch APOC. Then he's dead, which is nice. So the next drop is going to be... Okay, I think this is where we're fucking up, right? Because raspberry lemonade is... Your significant other will thank you for pineapple juice, and then you'll start sinning to the guy that is a Hefe after doing it for a few weeks. Oh, God. Okay, this is where I'm fucking up. I know we're about to drop... Pineapple? We're about to drop MILF. I'm assuming killing the healers is the move. Maybe I should work them down a little bit more instead of just killing the weak one. Maybe that's the move. We just try to work everybody down before we start killing people. Oh, yeah. Oh. Maybe I should have just killed the fucking dog. Just kill the bitch. Fuck. God damn it. I already fucked up. Already fucked up. God, fucking damn it. Son of a bitch. Where am I fucking up? Did ball all 30. Marky Mark with the raid. What's up, man? With the 4th raid today. Thank you, dude. 8th question. It's early 2000s. You're playing Halo 2 with friends. Which weapon are you running for when the first match starts? Shotgun. 100% the shotgun. I know what I'm doing. Shout out to Marky Mark. Thank you so much for the raid. Like, I hope you stream it well. We are fucking up in DD7 for the 4th time. I actually haven't been counting, but that's probably pretty close to correct. Okay, we should... Okay. I should have killed the dogs. I'm gonna focus them and try my bestest and damnedest to control MILF, knowing that that's not gonna work, and I'm gonna have to restart yet again. So we're gonna go for the healers and try to control MILF. That's the current plan. There goes Doom. CA, Rolf, and now Frosty hate and kill dogs. Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. One more time. Well, if we can get that RNG. I want that same RNG, but I want to kill Cosmo. And Archangel here sucks. He usually deletes somebody. Yeah, well, great. I haven't got there yet. I die first, so that's good. So we're gonna do this again. This fucking sucks, dude. Don't let John Wick know. He's the next Battleworld boss. Okay. I also need to do DD8 still. But DD8's going... It doesn't matter because I don't have global build. So, that's one of the damn things. Okay. Trying to keep tabs on the time, too. Okay, we have to basic here. And then, we either, for some reason, get Super Skrull's turn, or we get APOC. We got APOC. Okay. So now, I'm going to ult here so we can get a ping on Robbie to kill him. Ping on Robbie. And then we're going to try to Falcon Punch APOC to death. Okay, he didn't die, so we're probably going to restart. Oh, there he goes. Okay, we're good. So now we're going to kill the dog. If we can. Okay, dead dog. We got a dead dog. Okay, that dog healed everybody. Now we got the drop. So now the move is to kill the dog, if possible, and control Morgan Le Fay. That's the new goal. Okay, we did not land the ability block because I don't have an ability block because I learned this the hard way. I should have worked on the dog. That's okay. Shoot the dog. Shoot the dog. Shoot the dog. Shoot the dog. Okay, control the MILF. Okay, who are we losing? Not yet, definitely not APOC. Not like that. Okay. Kill the dog. Come on, Kestrel. Kestrel, do something! Okay, we're gonna kill the dog. Dog's dead. Okay, this is officially the best run. Okay. So, I'm wondering if we can squeak out a Vol kill. We could sneak out a Vol kill and just keep controlling MILF. We did! Okay. Oh, good, we got the drop. So this is the last drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is everybody. We are keeping this one for sure. Let the MILF go wild. Hell no, we got a controller. Favorite Smash Bros. Character to play as? I am a Greninja main. Which is, you know, that automatically tells you how good I am at the game. I'm gonna go ahead and use the special. Because Doom's not gonna last that long, because we're gonna die, and we're gonna let him die. This is the time. This is the furthest we got. This is the best run. Hell, even Morgan Le Fay is looking a little shaky on them legs. And we got a Super Skrull. Maybe we'll kill that Iron Man. We killed Iron Man and Bishop. Somebody got revived, though. Hold on. There's not a way to win this, right? I feel like... I'm just wondering... if I... Okay, we killed the MILF. We killed the Red Guardian. Hold on. Damn. We can get a little health back. We might have a shot at this. Ugh, Robbie, dude. Come on. Hey, you're not killing APOC with that much health. We got a legitimate shot at beating this node. Oh, they're lined up perfectly for Kestrel. Come on. Oh god, why we're so slow. We're so slow. Don't die. We got rid of Robbie. Do we have this? We have this. I think we have this. Oh god, maybe not. Fuck. He's gonna take like 6 turns before Super Scroll gets to go. Come on, Super Scroll! God damn it! I thought we had it. That's probably best so you can charge abilities for the next node. That was such bullshit. I knew it. As soon as it was Super Skull versus Quicksilver, I was like, Quicksilver's gonna take like 7 turns. Fuck. That's bad. That sucks, dude. It's literally just Quicksilver on his lonesome. What is it? Is the next... I'm assuming the next node is... We got a fucking MILF. We got Kang. Kang. And Mephisto, of course. So... That was Rhino shit. Frosty. Rough! Oh, God! Alright. Dark Dimension 8 time. I think we can play Dark Dimension 8. I don't think I finished... Yeah, non-legendary city villain. So this is where we're at with that. You could add one standalone character to similar to MSF. Similar to Quicksilver and MSF, who would you choose? Think Shadow King will be good? I didn't actually read his stuff. I assume he would be good. But that Mephisto last note is weak as fuck. He probably won't even get a turn. Really? I don't have Doctor Strange or Moondragon built yet. I definitely would build them. That team's gonna be pretty important, I believe. Sorry, then what was the question? Add one standalone character similar to Quicksilver and MSF. Who would you choose? What do you mean standalone character? Like one not a part of a team? I don't have Dark Strange and Moondragon. Oh, it's like Quasar. He's already sick. Meaning no team affiliation plug and play. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Wonder Man. Probably. Or Quasar. Quasar's a good one. Or Hyperion. Okay, this is fucking bad. Bro! Playing like shit. Nightcrawler. Okay, so, yeah. What's up, man? Welcome in. Nightcrawler. Just to feel what it's like! Quasar's never really had a team in the comics, has he? I think technically he's been affiliated with the Avengers. But he's not, I don't think he's like specifically tied to anything. Sentry would be a real, I mean, I feel like Sentry's the right answer. I changed everything I just said to Sentry. I would argue he's probably the only remaining break the glass character. Except maybe Havoc. For all things dramatic, a problem for problem's sake. The duality is so damn unhealthy. Can somebody help? Oh god, please kill the hell. If I can kill the hell, we can do things. Why are we so slow? Dakin's fucking us up. He's fucking us up. Everybody's dying. Everybody I love is dying. Hella be dead. Ah, okay. Hella's dead. That's a positive. That's a plus. So now killing the Undying team would be not that bad of an idea. Legion would be cool. Legion would be cool. I'm gonna talk about Legion today.
Spit battery acid and dick dastardly fashion, triple threat like cripple cats with ripple raps that I'm packing. Your shit is whack. You simple jacks are getting half the reaction. Attacking backs is impactful as whipple bats to a dragon. Recalcitrant, I give
Oh god, I see what's coming.
I'm at my wits end with my disaster kit tucked away. Track will gain traction. I'm an asterisk another day. No sunny days exactly fit for pacifists and bubble.
I already know. I don't know who that is.
And hit you with some hot smoke to get your dome spinning quick as ocelots, wascos. A razor loft to elevate the rod. I mean, I'm raising cane, sagacious brain, and my face has changed like Crazy Jane.
Oh.
Maybe Zaphod evil Brox, dispensing evil plots and grinning with the needle drop.
I think I am gonna keep this though, just because Hella's dead. I wish the Dark Dimension refreshes were not the at least she's A-list in the looks department. He is pretty attractive. Chantrell Sim. No hints, chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have no idea who that is. That name does not even kind of sound familiar. And her face is not familiar either. Hold on. Let's get a bunch of text messages from my wife. Let me make sure that something's not burning down. Just text. Just text. No Google. Ha, that's my second screen. I swear to God. Text. Oh god, that's about Tristan. We got time. I don't fucking So easy. I have no freaking idea who that is. I'm 1000% sure she had to use a lawnmower to break up that unibrow. Oh my god. She is from India, if I am not wrong. Thanks to him, yeah. There's like, what, 2 people from India? So that'll help. Calculate my very wave function. Say something, slipping false chanterelles in your fan mail. Dishing toothaches and 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Tomia in shape knows who she is. Positive he can't fail. Hands flail, yelling look ma, no handrails. Your favorite rapper's looking like a sitting duck. I bet he struggles lifting up a sippy cup. I got the Michigas and giddy up to divvy up and split. The type of shit you'd have to get a little pick me up. The just a bestie Machiavellian? Yes, he is. My barbed stingrays, I box jellyfish. I don't bargain, it's Faustian hardball. I'm pinhead, setting up to joust a narwhal. I'm slipping false chanterelles in your fan mail. Slipping false chanterelles I'm OBS at. I'm OBSing. False chanterelles in your fan mail. I'm slipping false chanterelles. Pretty sure she was in Footloose, so that's it's just 1 degree of Kevin Bacon. Footloose. If you know who she is, yeah, the connection is pretty easy. Take that as a hint. How many times has your alliance down? No, I don't know. My fucking Battleworld hasn't been working, and I know you're supposed to just keep restarting it until it works. So I have no fucking idea. I haven't played it in 2 days. It's been pissing me off. Yeah, man, she doesn't look. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, no, because I don't. It takes like 4 or 5 minutes to start Marvel Strike Force. I don't have time to fucking restart it over and over. I've restarted it once to try to get Battleworld to work, and it didn't, so I gave up. You don't need to restore, enter war mode, back out of war, and then enter Battleworld. People tell you to restart are idiots. Okay? Try logging into war if it doesn't load the first. Okay, well, we can do that in a second. I really need to do Frosty Features. I'm gonna do this, Frosty Features, and then we'll come back and do Battleworld. Because I have to be done, like, even before 11 if I can pull it off. Okay, I have no clue whatsoever as to who this person is, so I'm going to have to guess. She looks like looks like a young Indian actress to me. I'm pretty sure she's not in Miss Marvel. Because that would be a really easy connection I could make. So she's probably in something that I either haven't seen. Knowing Nemesis, it's some fucking show that I have never seen, and she is a supporting actress in the one role. I don't know that. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I'm gonna undo my ear. I feel like I would remember her face. Going for my 6th win. What was her name again? Scroll, find her name. Priyanka Chopra Jonas. She married to one of the Jonas Brothers? She's married to one of the Jonas Brothers. I can do this. Nick. I don't know what the fuck Citadel is. Half baked, what's up, man? Trying to knock something loose in my brain, but I really don't think I'm gonna get her. Well, she's married to Jonas. That counts as a degree. How we doing, most frosty of Aussies? I'm doing, man. How you doing? I'm gonna say she's married to a Jonas brother. That's number one. Can chat confirm if she's married to a Jonas brother? I've got this. If she's married to Nick Jonas. Marriage counts. That's a degree of separation. Thought it was just acting. She's acting like she loves the Jonas brothers. Obviously never been married, Nemesis. It is acting. I'm saying she's married to Nick Jonas. Judging by the panic I'm sensing from Nemesis, I'm going with that. I don't give a fuck. We can't. You want to pick that one dude who we keep arguing about over and over and over? I'm gonna fucking say marriage counts. These are hard as fuck. These are hard as fuck, man. You're giving me hard fucking buns. Flag on the play. Overruled. There's no referee in this bitch. Throw the flag. She's married to Nick. Fucking whoever this is married to Nick Jonas. Nick Jonas is in fucking Jumanji. Hold on, let's see if that's how we want to go. He's in a couple of things. He's in Jumanji with Jack Black and What's her nuts from Guardians of the Galaxy? I can't think of her name right now. So she's married to Nick Jonas. Nick Jonas is in Jumanji with What's Her Nuts that plays Nebula. And Nebula's in Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special with fucking Kevin Bacon. Bro. Karen Gillian, thank you. Chat is cheating for you. What did they do? Chat didn't do shit. Hello, Mr. Austin. I see that Nemesis tormenting you in this game again. Counting this as a victory. I just won this shit. I just won this shit. I was the one that sussed out she was married to a Jonas brother just because of her last name. And I was going to go off that anyway. And if I didn't know it was Nick Jonas, I was going to see a Jonas brother that is related to Nick Jonas, which would have made me at 4 degrees. I won this. I won this. You want to pull this B-list bullshit? I won this. She was also in Baywatch. I didn't watch Baywatch. That might be a pretty good one, though. Confirmed married to Nick Jonas. Confirmed was in Matrix Resurrections. Didn't watch that either. Married to Nick, who's brother with Joe Jonas, who's married to Sophie Turner, who's in Game of Thrones with the Keebler elf, who's a cooking commercial with Kevin Bacon. Boo! B-list. No, wait. She is that high. Yeah, let's find out who she is, shall we? I still don't remember her name. Oh, there it is. Priyanka Chopra. Priyanka Chopra. IMDb. We win. We won. Alright, let's see. Baywatch was the 18% Rotten Tomatoes movie. The rise of Priyanka Chopra, known for these and other very famous films. I don't know what Citadel is. That's what Soumya said. Love Again, Matrix Resurrections, which was supposed to be pretty bad, but that also that ties it pretty easily to Marvel or whatever. So that would have been a good way to go. Nick Jonas space. Look, she was in a Nick Jonas music video. Done. CA would get this at this point. Frosty's chat cheated for him. How? I got it. I would have got it. My literal guess was she was married to Jonas Brothers. That's how I started. No one said anything. At very least, from that, I would have been 4 degrees of Kevin Bacon. I will concede 1 degree of Kevin Bacon, and I am at 4 degrees. I did it in 3. I'm conceding a degree for the error. Pretty bad isn't strong enough for Matrix 4. It was fucking dog shit. What else do we got? Another Nick Jonas thing. So she was acting. Legit. So she's in just shit movies or a bunch of stuff no one's ever heard of. Oh, she played Kamala Khan in Marvel Avengers Academy. That's kind of cool. She was in Planes in 2013. She's older than she looks. Bro. So, out of curiosity, where do you know her from, Nemesis? Is it Citadel? Or Matrix Resurrections? She's most famous for the show Quantico. Oh, is that what it is? Alright, let me go to the bathroom. We're gonna come back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. We're gonna come back and do Frost. Shadow King. So, stay tuned. I put it on Frosted Features, but I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I went fast. I went to the goods and I didn't mean to. Let's do our Stream Raiders battle, and then we're gonna do Frosty Feature Shadow King. Okay. You lost this. I did not lose this. Hack the Alliance, get damn attacks on Null, be a captain for once. Yeah, we get this at this point. White Tiger was a good movie. Damn Max Connor's color for Mutiny, it seems. Next week, we gotta change the emote only once the challenge is issued. How many rules are you gonna make in my game, Nemesis? It really is your game at this point, honestly. She was Miss World 2000. Pretty bad at the Triangle Mission 4. I'll give the Caterpillar eyebrows. She's most famous with the show Quantico. I read that. Frosty, after joining Twitch, I am watching mostly English shows, only English streamers. I'm loving American nowadays. I'm very happy for you, Soam, yeah. She was in Citadel with Richard Madden. Then she dabbed in movies. I'ma hold the L, but chat cheated. I want that noted for appeal later. You win again, Nem. Sorry, Nem, sir. You deserve the L for making me remember Matrix 4 again. Yeah, I didn't hear Frosty win this at all. How? Let the man have the W. He's worked like 80 hours this week for 40 hours of the pay. That is true, the midnight is 100% correct. Matrix 2, 3, and 4 were all dog shit. Matrix 2 was alright. I liked 2, the Ducati scene. I liked 2. Let me run this. If you want to complain about the marriage connection, I see an argument there. I don't believe that chat cheated. I came up with the marriage thing first. We can go back in the VOD with that. I said, is she married to a Jonas brother? And then I literally said, I'm going to go with she's married to a Jonas brother. And then Rolf Kieran said Nick. And I was like, Nick? Okay, Nick Jonas. So no matter what, I would have, in my guess, I would have got it. But what's cheated about it? Because when I say I'm gonna go with she's married to a Jonas brother, is she married to a Jonas brother? If I'm wrong, then I lose. But I can't check myself from there. It's a guess. It said it was a guess. Here, Nem, you can have the rewards. That make it better? I was also under the impression that the game only works under acting, not actual 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Well, so no, it's not just acting, because we've done things on stream. We've done things. LOL, it does not. Yeah, we've done. It's not just you can't use marriages and chat cheated. You can use marriage. Here's why you can use marriages. We have done things like composers and things like I've used marriage before, actually. But yeah, you because if somebody's like, oh, because I've done Danny Elfman on chat, right? I've done Danny Elfman and a couple other composers way back when we first started it, and they're not acting because it's a made up. Dev shouldn't be able to use marriages. Why? If you went Bo Burnham, if you went Bo Burnham, I could connect Bo Burnham to Kevin Bacon through my wife, because they worked together. And my wife helped Kevin Bacon load in one of his music performances, and I got to talk to him, and I got a little autograph from him. Right? And she also did the same for Bo Burnham. They worked together. That's how it works. So why do I have a gold medal then? Danny Elfman is amazing. He is. The made-up game on Twitch, not an Olympic sport. It's just tough when you pick when you get a C-list actress and you can tie them directly to an A-list.
They've done studies, 60% of the time it works.
A big ass chocolate coin wrapped around your neck in a gold wrapper. That's awesome. All right, let's get Frosty Features up.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. fuck you,
Flame
Thunder.
will
You can
flame.
suck my dick.
Michelle
You
Yeoh is
can't
not
get me
C-list. She's
Thunder
an
'cause you just
A-list
got
top tier. I
fast.
never said she was C-list. Once again, for the 50 millionth time, that Kevin Bacon was not about Michelle Yeoh. It was about some guy that acted with Michelle Yeoh, and I didn't say Michelle Yeoh was C-list. I said B-list. And I gave them the W on that one. Oh, no, I didn't. I still refused that one. That's right. That's right. I do refuse that one. Keep Michelle Yeoh name out of your damn mouth. Shadow King. Shadow King. Michelle Yeoh is a national treasure. Okay. That's fine. I'm fine with that. That does not bother me at all. Shadow King! It's very bright. There's a lot of bright lights making me look real pale. If I add more light, but it's amber? Nope. That ain't good. That's not the one. There you go. That's not bad. Much cooler than normal, but that's fine. Who the fuck is Shadow Knight? Shadow Knight? What the hell does that mean? I want to see that Shadow Kang. Sounds badass. Sounds pretty good, honestly. Alright, let's get our music swapped over. Stream beats. Beautiful. We're muting Trigger Fire right now. Okay, that's done. Did Google Chrome just crash? There it is. Emma Frost, I pinned the message. I pinned the message. We're almost there. Oh, 9:45. Okay. Okay. Not muted. What, did it play? I didn't hear it. My thing says it's muted. Is it still playing on y'all's end? Exclamation point pokey catch. All of my stuff says it's muted. Now you got me worried. Is it going or not? You're muted. We can't hear you. It didn't play audio for me. Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, gotta get the... Where is... Shadow King? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Good speech. Alright. Alright, I will catch up on chat in a bit. What is up, guys? Frosty Aussie here today for another Frosty Features. Today, we have the first member of our Astral team, the legendary, the one, the only Shadow King. So, if this is the first Frosty Feature that you have been to, what this is a comic book background on the tunes that you use in Marvel Strike Force, and I am your guide through the pages past. So, with that, let us begin. According to Scubbly, what this is the blog post description of the lore that they're presenting for the character, and we will rate this at the end of the feature. I will read it for you right now. The Shadow King is a powerful psychic entity from the astral plane who was created by the first nightmare. He found a vessel to possess in the psychic mutant Amal Farouk, amplifying his abilities to control minds, create illusions, and manipulate reality. Shadow King feeds on negative emotions like fear and hatred, and he seeks to dominate the minds of powerful mutants. His epic psychic battles have made the Shadow King one of the most dangerous and malevolent forces in both the physical and astral plane. That is the description. We will rate that at the end of the feature. This is who, things are going to get a little weird, okay? So, MSF is officially bringing in a character that is technically two different characters together. It's kind of similar to when we talked about Nemesis, right? When we did Frosty Features Nemesis, go back and check that out from a long time ago. They took 3 different versions of the same character and smashed them into one. In this situation, Shadow King is not this guy. Shadow King, but he is this guy. Shadow King, okay, we'll get there. Hold on. You're getting me ahead of yourself. Name unknown, okay? the Shadow King entity, there is a massive entity, right? In the multiverse, and he exists outside of the multiverse, right? That uses vessels. He possesses people to carry out his bidding. The first person that we are aware of in comic canon that what we call the Shadow King possesses is Amal Farouk, okay? After things happen with Amal Farouk and the Shadow King, we're going to call Amal Farouk and Shadow King two different things. Amal, he is the one that chooses the name the Shadow King, and the Shadow King goes with it after the fact. Also, after we see the Shadow King leave Amal Farouk, due to Amal Farouk's telepathic powers, right? So first appearance, X-Men number 117, all the way back in 1978. Powers and abilities, telepathy. So Amal Farouk is a very powerful telepath. He is on he not a similar level to Professor X, but he's very high. He's below. Professor X is the strongest telepath there is in the Marvel Universe. Shadow King is strong enough that if Professor X isn't paying attention, he can beat him, right? So he is a big old telepathic threat. And also we have a transferable conscious that is actually the Shadow King, right? So namely the use of telepathy and this transferring conscious to swap between vessels and control people. So the big threat with the Shadow King is that he's essentially a crazy powerful telepath that controls people. He's a big old mind controller, what have you, right? So for the sake of argument, and even what it seems like Marvel Strike Force Scopely was going for in the blog post, for the sake of argument, the entity that is possessing people is hereby known as the Shadow King. After his situation with Amal Farouk, there is ultimately him and Amal's personality sort of meld together, even when he goes into different beings. So as he possesses other beings, sometimes they go by Amal Farouk, or start looking like him, or transforming into him, or he appears again. So Amal Farouk sort of it's a vessel, but even as Shadow King has other main vessels, it kind of goes back to this, right? So Amal Farouk is Shadow King, but Shadow King is not Amal Farouk. That's the philosophical stance we have to take on this specific character, and that's what we need to keep in mind. So the entity itself is unnamed, but he does start going out off of Shadow King after he uses Amal Farouk as a vessel. So that is where we are at. So yes, so those are the powers and abilities, first appearance, all that stuff. I came into mishmash. The way it sort of stands is kind of a mishmash in and of itself. Aliases, the master of the games, and the spider, and of course Shadow King is an alias. So these are really just from different comic book arcs. There is a point where Amal Farouk kind of turns into a spider-like being, based on the Shadow King's powers. You can also find all this like scary looking transform kind of stuff that Shadow King does. there is a bit of a plot. There's a bit of a plot element to his powers. But just know he is a formidable threat, pretty much in any kind of form that he takes. Affiliations: Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. So, he also leads a crime syndicate in Cairo, but that's not an official affiliation through the Marvel Universe, so I didn't really know how to designate that, other than what I just said, I guess. But there is a stint where he is in Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. It's around the same time as, like, the Skinless Man is a part of this. This is kind of, we talked about this era of Brotherhood of Evil Mutants is the same era in Frosty Features Phantom X, where we talk about him and the Skinless Man. So definitely check that out. All the plugs now. We're on episode 111. I'm gonna plug every one of them that I remember. Background: being as old as humanity. So when it says born of the first nightmare, it is born of the first nightmare of humans, right? So the first nightmare that was ever had by a human. The idea, the lore, the mythology. A human had a nightmare. This introduced darkness into humanity, and this entity is born off of that. This is humanity in all the multiverses or whatever. So, as far as humans' perception of time, this being that is known as the Shadow King has existed that long. Or, we're talking specifically about Amal Farouk. He has existed since the 16th century. So, another thing that the Shadow King may do, once again, this is sort of a plot thing. Another thing that the Shadow King may do is elongate the life of his vessel, right? Because so with Amal, he's with Amal for 400, 500 years, which is kind of a big situation. Also, it comes to point out this guy is not related in any way to Kingpin. He just kind of looks that way. So there's that. So, oh god, I spelled century wrong. Damn it. I miss when spell check did it by itself. I liked all the things I said, though. Damn. Cannons to the left of the cannons to the right. I'm trying to think of how I want to proceed with this. I went through a lot of that. I don't know if I want to go back and do it. Maybe it's just misspelled, and then I'll edit it right here. It'll just magically change. Yeah, we'll just do that. I'm not gonna. That's fine. God, no, hold on, I can't do it. We gotta do it again. I don't want to. Background. So, being as old as humanity, so that the way that it works, as stated by Scopely's blog post, Born of the First Nightmare, this is the first nightmare of humans, of humanity, and all of the multiverse. So the first human in all of the multiverse to have a nightmare spawned darkness in the heart of humans and created this entity, which embodies that sort of philosophy, right? So, as old as humans perceive time, that's how old the entity known as the Shadow King is. If you're talking about specifically Amal Farouk, he is born in the 16th century in Egypt and operates within that. And one of the kind of plot powers that we talked about a little bit with the Shadow King is that he kind of, or excuse me, we didn't talk about it, but he can elongate the life of his vessels. So Amal Farouk has been around for hundreds of years, and he kind of holds on. They bond. They have a good time of it. So with that, who died? The Shadow King doesn't really count. He exists outside of space, but how the Shadow King got to the 616 is important. 616 being the main comic book continuity that we usually refer to here in Frosty Features. So, who died? So, in the case of Amal Farouk, he is born to an Egyptian merchant. Both of his parents, his mother, it's unmentioned to my knowledge how his mother died, but all we know is she has perished. And unlike most mutants manifest their mutant powers when they're teenagers, Amal is able to manifest his at a younger age, and so he uses his telepathic powers to help kind of prevent crimes and things like that around the merchant area where his father works, and his father ends up getting the plague and dying, and due to his uncontrolled, he's feeling a lot of things with his dad dying, and then he's also a super powerful telepath and not exactly knowing how to use that. He sort of accidentally feels his father die, and he experiences it himself as a living person. This puts him down a really dark path, and this is how this telepathic anguish is how Amal is found by the Shadow King, approached to the Shadow King, and it possessed and sort of melds minds with the Shadow King. So can't be a superhero, supervillain without somebody dying. In this case, Amal Farouk's father is what puts him down the road. Manifestation of darkness. And I want to do both these at the same time. Tendrils from reality. Manifestation of darkness. So, as in Marvel, right, we have beings that are they're beings of concepts, right? Death is I actually had to explain this to one of my students the other day, because they asked me a comic book question, right? What's the difference between death and Hela, right? Hela is the goddess of death. Death is death itself. Death is what nature of death is, right? And she's the embodiment of it, right? So in that, so the Phoenix Force is the spark of life, right? In this situation of the Shadow King, he is the entity that represents the darkness in humanity, right? So he is this concept embodied into a kind of mythical center that exists outside of the multiverse. And how he works is, if let's say the multiverse is one big structure that's chilling in the middle of nothingness, right? The Shadow King is essentially an entity that's outside of it, right? And when he wants to mess with stuff, he sends a tendril in to control something, right? So these little tendrils he's got going in multiple universes at the same time, and each one of these tendrils is the Shadow King that is perceived in each of these universes. So the black scary fanged monster thing that shows up when it's the Shadow King that is being experienced in the comic books, or the dark figure that's going to be an MSF or whatever, that's along with Amal Farouk, that is not the Shadow King as a whole. This is a small segment, a tendril of Shadow King. Think of it like symbiotes making their own little heads, right? They'll come out and they got little scary faces and teeth or whatever. It's kind of the same idea, but on a much larger scale, right? So tendrils from reality, that's kind of what that means. There's sort of a basis, and then he literally extends out to these different universes and realities to kind of affect them there, right? And not all of them include Amal Farouk, but because Amal Farouk's so closely related to him, it sort of has kind of become the thing in Marvel 616. But as soon as you hop outside of it, it gets a little wishy-washy and pretty confusing. But that's what happens when you get these kind of higher order cosmology characters. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. Next up is relationships. Very, very few relationships are aware. He doesn't really associate with people as much as he does controls them. So he's got deceased parents that are unnamed to my knowledge. And then the Phoenix Force I put down as a multiversal opposition because there were so few relations. So there are entities that directly oppose each other, and the Phoenix Force has a lot of entities that supposedly, like I said, a spark of life. Therefore, death would be the opposite. The Phoenix Force is because it's so popular as one of these kind of cosmological beings, that it has many different shadows, many different opposites. So there's arguments that are made that the Shadow King is one of them. I will say there is no evidence that, other than the fact that he is a multiversal being and affecting multiple universes at the same time, there is no real proof that he's anywhere near as strong as something like the Phoenix Force, nor are there people that are possessed by the Shadow King. Because really, it really just seems like it's a possession that is extraordinarily strong. That is sort of his thing, right? And his danger really only lies in who he possesses. So that's something we'll see kind of in our notable events. So let's talk about his origin story. The first time we see him, this is that X-Men 117 kind of situation. So with this, we have a manifestation of darkness, as I said, born from the first nightmare of a human. So he comes upon Amal Farouk after the death of his father. He experiences death firsthand without dying, right? Amal Farouk. So puts him on a dark path, etc., etc., etc. This leads him to be controlled by the Shadow King. This leads him to decide to essentially take over the criminal syndicate, essentially the Thieves Guild equivalent. I think they call themselves as the Thieves Syndicate. Once again, there's not a real name for it. But there is in the United States, in Marvel, there is the Thieves Guild that Gambit's a part of. So it's kind of like that, but in Egypt. So some things I just want to throw out there for you to consider, right? The strength of Shadow King. You would think, as a multiversal being, we would be influencing more than literally just the city of Cairo. But for 400 years, that's just kind of what he does, right? It's Cairo. So that's just something to keep in mind. I don't really have any other way to like expand upon that. So another thing with the Shadow King is he sort of has this he has a hedonistic kind of lifestyle or mindset. So the whole thing is and that could explain why he just kind of stays in the one spot and he doesn't have aspirations to at first, right? These change because superheroes get involved, right? So because for 400 years he's more or less unopposed, right? Just chilling, hanging out in Cairo, wrecking shit. He with Amal Farouk, he kind of just he leads a hedonistic lifestyle, so he gains a lot of weight because he's gluttonous, he eats a lot of food, and he's just kind of living life to the biggest. And he's pulling on all the money or whatever from thieving from people and what have you. And in this is where we find there's a huge crossover for anybody who's a fan of Storm. There is a huge the X-Men character Storm. There is a huge crossover where Storm is trained by somebody named Ahmad. Ahmad Jabari, I'm pretty sure. She's trained in thieving from him, but he is part of this syndicate that is controlled by Amal Farouk, controlled by the Shadow King. To an extent, to a very real controlling extent, and this is before Aurora manifests her mutant powers, right? So she's not Storm Goddess yet. She is her parents died, and she is essentially an orphan on the streets, and she was taught, like I said, she was taught to steal from Jabari, and then controlled by the Shadow King. So in this situation, we have a Shadow King doing his thing, and then what had happened was we pick up on a strong telepath walking around Cairo, and we send Storm to go pickpocket said telepath. Said telepath recognizes Storm as a mutant and isn't able to get or puts up a pretty good hey, don't steal from me, child, I'm not gonna hurt you, whatever. And for those of you who can't pick up on context clues, this the particular mutant happens to be Professor Xavier. So Professor X, walking through Cairo, gets pickpocketed by this kid and reaches out telepathically to find the kid to get his wallet back. And in doing so, he finds Storm and also gets on the radar of the very strong telepath Shadow King. And as he's confronting Storm to get his wallet back, he gets blindsided by a psionic bolt and more or less gets knocked unconscious for a second, so long enough for Aurora to get away. And he's able to regain his consciousness, and he's like, oh man, there's a strong telepath here that ambushed me, and somebody could have easily walked over here and killed me but did not. So what am I gonna do? So he gets up and he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna find this telepath and I need to figure out what the situation is. So he goes into he follows the temporal aura, and he goes into this bar, and in the bar is Ahmad Farouk sitting at a table. And Ahmad's like, you are a very strong telepath, I can tell. But that bolt I just sent at you, that's just a taste of my power. And you got knocked out. You folded quick, son. So, what I'm gonna say is, how about you work with me? With me and you, we'll be unstoppable. I can tell you're powerful, right? You're not as powerful as me, but I can tell you're powerful. Let's work together. we'll rule the world no problem, and things will be great. And Xavier pretty much hits him with a great power, great responsibility, question mark. Like, have you not read Spider-Man? He's been out for a few years now, right? But he doesn't actually say great power, great responsibility, but that's the tone. He's like you have certain expectations that are of you because you are a powerful person. You should use it to help people. Why just help yourself? And he's like, cause it's fun. That's kind of where we're at. And they're like, all right, we got to throw down. And they're like, and Shadow King's like, great, let's throw down. And on the surface level, as you're sitting on Earth in Marvel 616, and the greatest telepaths probably on Earth together are fighting, it's probably the most boring fight in comic book history. If you're just sitting in the bar, because what had happened was they are sitting in the bar and they literally stare at each other until one of them loses, because they go into the astral plane to fight, because the telepaths sort of have like this astral form where they kind of fight on a different level, on a different plane. So they have a mental battle, and they fight in this other realm. And in this other realm, Charles Xavier is insanely strong. But he's also wicked smart, right? It is Professor Xavier. He knows a couple of things. So he doesn't go to Super Saiyan 3 first, right? He feels out the Shadow King and tries to gauge, because he recognizes he's very powerful, and he treads carefully to figure out how powerful he actually is before he unleashes the whole thing and shows the Shadow King who the strongest telepath on Earth is. And he shatters and kills the tendril. So it's like he destroys the Shadow King, kills it. So he's breaking a tendril, right? And so as they're sitting in there, they're staring at each other, and then Ahmad Farouk's like, right? He's it. He gets KO'd, and Charles Xavier wins. And this canonically is the point in which Professor X is like, man, there's some bad dudes out there, and some of them are like, this guy could have beat me if I wasn't paying attention. I need to start a group of mutants that are out here to be able to protect humanity, be able to protect mutants from these sorts of people. I need to create the X-Men. So that's pretty cool. And also, this is canonically Charles Xavier's first run-in with Storm. So a lot of really cool stuff. Any new Storm was a mutant, but since her powers hadn't manifested, what have you, he had no way of actually knowing she was going to be the crazy powerful mutant she becomes. So that's the thing. The next one I want to talk about is Mirror Island. So this is one of them. Ahmad Farouk comes back around a couple of times from here, as I said before. In Mirror Island, it's just a cool story. With Mirror Island, we do see Ahmad Farouk and the Shadow King being one and the same, but we don't have Ahmad Farouk's physical body. But it does come up. His name does come up as part of the Shadow King. So but the way that this is working, Moira McTaggart, is a scientist that often works with the X-Men, and then her story gets freaking wild. So I'm not gonna try to go way too. So at face value, if you read these older comics, that's what Moira McTaggart is. It's definitely way more complicated. She's crazy complicated. But anyway, she has a brother, a superhero named Proteus. And what she's trying to do is she has set up a research factory so that she can kind of try to rein his powers in and try to help him, because he's kind of all over the place. And so she makes this research lab. So her and Valerie Cooper, which is a mutant affairs type government person, are working at this factory. And Mystique is sort of there, kind of checking things out. And then we also have Jacob Rice, who is a FBI agent. These people are all in this factory. And Shadow King happens in trying to find a way to help her brother, Moira's brother. Shadow King finds the facility and possesses Moira McTaggart, and with that, he kind of starts spreading his influence out among the factory, so he can possess his ball to an extent, right? His possession also doesn't fully replace the personality. It's a little bit more complex than that. So he slowly affects them. So So he's not full on controlling them. There's a bit of a, it's like a, you go do this, whatever. So namely it's Moira at first, and then it kind of starts to spread, and then he actually takes the vessel from Jacob Rice, the FBI agent. And with that, he at first he orders Val Cooper to kill Mystique, and he thinks that Val Cooper has killed Mystique, and it's a whole thing. So what happened? He takes over this space because he's like, oh, the stuff at this research facility and the knowledge at this research facility. What I want to do is stop all telepaths on Earth, so that I can be the only one and therefore rule Earth, right? Now we have bigger aspirations, right? After we got owned by Professor X and a couple other people along the way. At this point, we have bigger aspirations. We want to take over the Earth. We got to stop the telepaths. So we're going to use all the stuff here to do so. And so he told Val Cooper to kill Mystique. He thinks it happens. Turns out Mystique is pretending to be Val Cooper the whole time, and upon this revelation, she shoots the vessel, Jacob Reyes, in the head, and kills the vessel that was belonging to Shadow King. Shadow King gets displaced, and they're like, yay, we won! And at the same time, it's one of those face value things. You're like, yay, we won! Nothing bad's gonna happen now. And at this same time, Legion, who, for those of you are or aren't aware, is an Omega level mutant to the utmost degree. He is Charles Xavier's son, and he is wicked powerful. Pretty much a character with all powers, if you will. He has come, and he's trying to search for Storm, and he was going to try to use the stuff on Muir Island to help him find her. And as he gets there, Legion has difficulties mentally, because he has multiple personalities, multiple powers. Ultimately, Legion is a character that exists in multiple realities all at once as a single human, so his mind is a little messed up, and Shadow King's like, that guy's mind is weak, and he's wicked powerful. I'm gonna be him! So he possesses Legion, which serves a whole new freaking problem, right? So with this is a good example. Shadow King is about as strong as whoever he possesses, because he can possess multiple people at the same time, right? But he possesses Legion, and Legion's a freaking issue. So with this, operations at Muir Island continue, and it starts to catch notice because it's becoming a bigger deal. And Professor X finally hears about this, and he is privy to the fact that Legion is a part of this, and he's like, crap, not my son. We need to put together a strike force team that a strike team that can specifically take out Legion. So he puts together this team specifically kind of pivoting on the fact that Jean Grey is there, and he has to be there so that he can fight the Legion or the Shadow King or what have you. And by the time he gets there and starts battling Legion, that's when he becomes privy to the fact that the Shadow King's influence is here. So once he becomes privy to the fact, Professor X is like, alright, I know what to do. I'm gonna go astral form. So he goes into astral form to find that there is much more Shadow King here than there was before, and he gets his ever-loving butt kicked. So he gets his butt kicked hard by the Shadow King, and he goes back to the regular world, and he's like, my X-Men, he's too strong, I need all of you. And so they all get astral forms because plot, and all of the X-Men in astral form plus Professor X fight Shadow King and take him out together, and they release the bonds from Legion, and the Shadow King is destroyed. Once again, we're destroying more tendrils because we see the Shadow King a million other times here. So with that, we get an X-Men win, and the Shadow King gets owned at this point. So up next is power level. Marvel Strike Force doesn't care about power levels, but here on Frosty Features we do. Now the way this works, if you are a multiversal threat, that means you can topple the multiverse as it was, not just your universe, but all universes at the same time. Universal threat means that you can end your universe, perhaps then hop on over to another universe and end that one there. And continue to do so one after the other. Cosmic means on the small level that you are a threat on a planetary scale, and it could blow up something like a small planetary body up to a solar system or galaxy, depending on your level of dedication and time. Nuclear means you have power equivalent to that of a nuclear bomb, leveling things like small cities all the way up to a small planetary body. Super Soldier means that you are beyond all human capabilities at all, right? So, your power level is something like breaking down a brick wall all the way up to maybe leveling something like a city block. City means that you are a similar ability that can be achieved by a human being. Think Olympic level, the top tier human strength, whatever. Think about Olympic level people in Marvel. This is where we have a lot of ninjas, CIA agents, mercs, FBI, things like that. And then we have Greg. Greg is the undead Asgardian that is spawned by Hela in Marvel Strike Force, and without the rest of the Undying team to back him up, Greg is very much not a problem, not a threat. So for the sake of argument on that Asgardian physiology, we equate Greg to that of a regular human being. So with that, theoretically, I, as a regular human being, the frostiest of Osties, am at I hadn't thought this one through yet. You caught me at 111. I am at a closing sale at Staples, and there's almost nothing left in there, and we're going for the final computer chair that's in the back, and I reach out to grab the box, and Greg slaps my hand away, and then all of a sudden we're tussling in the empty aisles of composition notebooks and printer ink. And at the end of the day, I, as the frostiest of Osties, declare that I could best Greg in this situation. So I beat out Greg, and I get the fanciest chair at the ball, okay? So, in the case of Shadow King, so Greg, regular human being level, in the case of Shadow King, what we have a multiversal being without much indication as to what his actual power is outside of the astral plane. He really seems like he only has a physical effect, a power scaling effect of some kind only on the astral plane. But because he never throws his whole self into it, there really is no good scale for what that is. Outside of that, he's only as strong as the people he possesses, and he only possesses people that he can find that are of weak enough mind, right? So he possesses a mutant named Karma, who's a telepath. We've got Amal Farouk. We've got Legion, who obviously has mental issues. But all of these to say he fails at possessing people like Professor X, Jean Grey, are people that are very sound on these ends. So it's really hard to actually place him. And ultimately, he could be up to multiversal. I'm going to argue that he's universal just for the fact that I believe, spoiler alert if Legion ever comes to the game, I believe Legion is at a universal or multiversal power level. And because he can get somebody like that has those kind of issues like Legion, he definitely has the chance to be up there in the multiversal universal threat. But it really seems his power really seems tied to his motives and who he can find, and he doesn't seem to be omnipotent in any kind of way, so he doesn't find people very easily. So you know, there's always something stopping him from controlling like a Scarlet Witch or something, who actually could just like, you know, put a hard stop to things. So it's kind of hard to say, but I would say due to his potential, I'm going to put him at universal. He might be cosmic. He might be nuclear. He's very easily in those three, maybe even multiversal depending, right? Because even as a claimed direct opposition to the Phoenix Force, there is no proof that he's actually physically that powerful. Whereas the Phoenix Force manifests as fire, right? So quite powerful. And then the blog post, I had a tough time with this too, right? It's a tough character. It's really two characters into one, and I think that's why it's kind of weird. So I've had a tough time with the character. I had a tough time with the blog post. I feel like this is a well-described blog post. And it really seems like the character we're getting is the entity, not Amal Farouk, but it does bring up Amal Farouk, and he is what we're seeing in the game, right? Whereas they very easily could have pushed it together like Scopely does and just say Amal Farouk is the Shadow King, that's it. They kind of hint at that not being it. With that, there is a lack of specificity here, but I still think it's a good description. So I put nice try, as it's sort of like my A rank, B rank. So this is my B rank kind of assessment of the situation. But I think it's an okay blog post. It's just, it's a little confusing because the character is kind of confusing. They tried to tackle a character that's kind of hard to explain, and that is what it is. So, there it is. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Shadow King moments are. I would love to hear it if I got anything wrong. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube, where it doesn't cost you anything but a couple of clicks. And as a reminder, I stream at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, where we do Frosty Features live on Sundays. I hope that you all enjoyed this. I hope that you all have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. Most importantly, y'all, stay cool. Okay, what time is it? What time is it? 10:23. Where are we at here? Let me catch up on... I'm going to unmute Trigger Fire for those of you who are chomping at the bit. Alright, let's see. Should rate intelligence also. Oh, you missed the intro? Okay, hold on. Let me catch up.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Shadow King, let's okay, I saw these. Candace to the left, Candace to the right of them, ads in the middle, across the speech, what the hell. Field check, yeah. Daughter, what do you learn in college today? I learned the difference between Hela and personification of death in Marvel Comics, Daddy. That actually happened. That is a real thing. That was a conversation I had with one of my she just randomly asked me, and it wasn't in like class. She's a work study student. She was working in the shop. She was like, "You know a lot about Marvel, right? What are these?" Because I got an argument about it, and I was like, "Oh, here you go. Find something you love and stick with it." To the hedonism, I saw that come up. That's funny. What's up, Dragfest? Mental battle. Who's mental? Keep Moira's name out of your mouth. If you can't say it right. We gotta stop yawning while recording Frosty Features. Man, I'm fucking tired. Marvel Strike Force. Yeah, I said that. I missed the intro of the feature. Greg is better than Frosty. You missed the whole feature. You should rate intelligence also. Next time, Gadget. Next time, Gadget. Next time. I don't know why, but I love that line. It's like the best shit to come out of the 80s. Greg's better than Frosty. Closing sale at Staples. What is he talking about? Tussling in the aisle sounds kind of kinky. This shit is off the rails. Astral plane or plane. So when the astral plane lands, he's powerless. How many planes does Shadow King own? Is it more than Kanye? Snakes on the astral plane, bottles of baby oil, Max Carter's. Sam Jackson has already had his Frosty feature. Stay out of my pantry. I stream only one day a week at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for people who don't like sleep. Stay cool. No, keep it Frosty. Come on. That's pretty funny. That's a good one. This is the only time I have open, man. I'm literally leaving here to go work a show, okay? This is the time I dedicate, damn it. It's all I have. I give all I have to you. To you, the people. All right, let's pop this bad boy up again. Let's try our luck at Battleworld real quick. I haven't been able to play it in 2 days. Oh, let me run this Stream Raiders battle. This will be the last Stream Raiders battle. One day to appreciate all that is Frosty. Absolutely. Someday I will figure out a second day, but right now this is the day. This is the time. I will have a day off coming up as far as like streaming. The week of Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll stream later. But the week of Thanksgiving and the week before that, I will be traveling both weekends. But maybe I'll stream later in the day. I'll figure that out. But yeah, so coming up, it's going to be a little weird. So Kevin Yeti with the most kills. We're going to give Kevin Yeti that stuff. Thank you so much for playing with us today. Great. You got to stop being the cum dump of honeydews. Oh, it's not. That's not it. It's work. Life. Yeah. I mean, sure. Yes. I'm not gonna read that out loud, if you know what I mean. Alright. So that's gonna be the end of Stream Raiders for today, so that is awesome. Because if depending on how Battleworld goes, if I could actually play it, we're gonna see about selecting this. Alright. So I haven't played Battleworld in 2 days because I couldn't get it to go. So let's see if we can get lucky. Okay, so I haven't fought Null at all. Oh, first try. Whatever. So I'm just fighting Null. Okay. Is he dead? Why? Just show me the whole thing. Boss health remaining 86%. So the goal is to kill him multiple times. Full clear. And we get shards for that? You really should read up on some suggested teams. No, eat my tank. Let's fucking go. Okay. Null is immune to the following: ability block, exhausted, exposed, and stunned. Null can summon symbiote allies. Null can inflict darkness, which mind controls the afflicted character. Void Knight's rage for each, or Void King's rage. For each rage Null has, he gains 10% damage and speed in addition to other effects. Okay. And it was told to read up on suggested teams. So we'll do that. Change my music back over. Alright, let's see what we got. So I personally did 138 million damage, but the screen shows everything everyone else did. Just going in auto. Wait. It shows your alliance members' attack numbers. What score do you think is doable for you? I don't fucking know. I'm kind of middle of the road. I think I'm right below Endeavor, so probably like 90-something million, I assume. How many attacks do I get? I get 3. Okay, let's do this. I don't know. So, okay, MSF suggested null counter teams. Go. Do you have the real Nemesis or a fake? Oh, as in Nemesis that's been in chat? No, it's a different Nemesis. But lost him in chat. I lost him. Okay. Can I just have an infographic? I do not want to watch a bunch of shit. These are war counters. Jeez. MSF null infographic. He's a poser. I got a Carnage too. Man, I am trying so hard to find a null. Oh, here we go. My God. I'm Carnage. There is no other. Get the number so you get an idea. We're at 17 kills. We're at 3, it looked like. Unless I'm crazy. Oh, well, it's still going. I wish it would just, like, show me. I like that it shows this, but it is much too slow. How many are we actually at? Look at my chat. What is that gonna do? Am I reading the chat wrong? Like, did I miss something? It will show in chat who beat. Are we, okay, here we go. Okay, your alliance has defeated Battleworld boss all 18 times and earned a bonus 5,000 victory points. $20 times. You're at 20. Well, that seems pretty good. I haven't attacked at all. So I wish it would show who everybody was using though, because I'm having trouble finding it online. I'm just looking for an infographic. I don't want to watch a whole video, please. A Crucible Season 11 infographic. No! I feel like I saw a Reddit thing that might have had an infographic. I know y'all can't see this. Your best attack should be at least 50k. My goal's 90. It's that bad. NSF suggested null counter. Okay, so that's what I want. Then we're gonna go to this. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, this is freaking feature fight. God damn it. We're at 22. 50 million. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. Looks like I'm gonna have to go with best. No, so top teams to use in Novert versus no in Battleworld from Updog. We're just gonna have to go with that. Oh, is that a freaking infographic? Please tell me it is.
What's going on, everyone? It's the People's Envoy, Updog here with the egg.
We love Updog. I just do not really wanna. So you used extreme. Okay. Also, actually, okay. So I'm gonna use this as a team then. I don't have that much time. Assuming this takes 3 attacks left. Okay, so we're gonna copy the team that was just sent to me. So that is gonna be Extreme X-Men. So we had Extreme X-Men, Nightcrawler, Gambit, Forge, and then it was Old Man Logan. And then who was the 5th? Black Knight. Cool. I showed you what I use. You should have this team. Black Knight on the end next to Old Man Logan. Like a beast. You could retry as many times as possible. I don't got that much time. Okay, so we've got. Okay. So let's. So my goal is goal set by chat is 50 million, right? So we'll try this. I'm sure this is going to be a. It's oh, and he has symbiote allies. I was say he's not alone. All right. First time trying the boss. This is intimidating. This is pretty cool. This right here is pretty good. What does it say? Behold, Null, the Void King. Null's the boss of the Abyss. He has many special mechanics and rules. Pay close attention to the combat mods and Null's boss kit to ensure victory. Okay, yeah, so we got 20 wins. Set a goal. You want to at least kill him once. Engage your damage for each attack. How much damage? This auto because it's timed. Okay. Is you really the best way to do is auto? Boss respawn when defeated. And award BP for each kill. Okay, so we're just auto. I mean, we're dealing damage. Oh, when it said he was spawning symbiote minions, I didn't know I thought it was just gonna be like this, maybe the symbiotes at Spider-Man 2. I didn't think it was gonna be like Venom and Carnage and Anti-Venom and all that. Void Knight. So is he healing? Kill his ass, basically. I'm surprised at how little damage he... I mean, I don't know how these things work. I like the boss bar and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I wish there were, like, mini bosses or something. That'd have been cool. The art of that was freaking phenomenal. That was cool. Even at 3 times speed, that was sick. Okay, get out of here, minions. No one gives a shit. So is the damage being shown? Is that what I've done, or is that? I think that's what I've done. Hard to say. You can go back in, and his life gauge is different because a member did their attacks. Also, there is a damage cap each turn, so it's somewhat limiting. That's weird. Or, well, I think it's weird. I've never done anything like this with a world boss kind of situation. So my dudes aren't gonna die. That's why I'm on auto, huh? He's not gonna be able to kill anybody. So when you say I can retry as many times, I thought I only got 3 tries. Damage is where it was from your alliance where you started your attack. Okay. So right now, this isn't whether I thought my guys were gonna die. The damage cap is so that no one cheeses with percent health effect. Oh, I see. Great thing is you can retry from the best result. Just back out. So you back... I don't quite understand. So your alliance has killed him 20 times. Yeah. It limits the amount from assists and counters too, though. But how do I know when to back out? When Noel gets low in life, he fucks you up. Oh, is that what it is? Is that why we'd be backing out? Is that one of... These are... I'm assuming these are his moves. Is there a way to read the modifications? Yeah, no, these are just his moves. It'd be cool if we could see the modifications in game. Yeah, we're starting to get a little weak. Stay alive for the whole time if you can. Oh, is that what we're doing? We're backing out and then going back in and just keep going until... Just keep doing it. Pause. It's timed, bro. Yeah, why would I pause? Should I back out? Is that what you're saying? I used Gambit, and after a while you start to see 0 damage from Gambit counters. Don't pause. It stops when you pause, and you can see the modifiers for it. Oh, I see. So, do I need to back out? Is that the thing? I need to back out and do it again? Because we aren't going to make it the whole time? Because all of a sudden we started... You want to hit auto right away to start doing damage. Okay. Okay. So, I'm going to back out. I'm going to back out. We're going to go back in. Right? And I didn't use one of my tries. So the goal is to hit auto as fast as possible. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna hop in. Same team. Ah, oh, fuck you. God damn it. You know timer stops when you take a turn, right? But what does that matter? I don't... What... I'm just taking instructions from multiple people at the same time. I don't have a lot of time. I'm just trying to make this work, okay? Get off my Johnson. Like the exact same setup. Just press play. Ready. Okay. Because you can wait 5 minutes, timer won't move. You take your time, I guess. I'm just gonna hit auto. Got 3 attempts and I need to be off in 17 minutes. Attack to start timer. Whatever. I'm just fucking... It's fine. Get off my Johnson. Don't you want it on your Johnson? No. I like that you can track his like his skills. That's pretty cool. If you wanted to try it out, you can. Is your old man Logan a striker? Thought so. Is he not? My bounce feels best something on it. Here's a skirmisher. Does it need to be striker for this? He was probably skirmisher from before I got him to 7. Before I like got him all the way up. So I could probably put him back to striker. Old Man Logan isn't assisting, so striker is generally better, but for base difficulty it doesn't matter. Since there's a damage cap. Do we know what the damage cap is? Like, am I even hitting it? $500K. So is the main goal to just keep going until you see it you're doing like 0 damage? Forge striker for extra regen. Give 15 minutes stall for dinner. I'm probably actually gonna have to get off earlier. I have a call time to hit. I gotta be where I'm going by 12:15, and I need to eat. Oh, for each attack, I see you. So would it not benefit me? Would it not benefit me? Would it not benefit me just to go ahead and put striker on Old Man Logan? Just do this attack. Yeah, I've got 2 other attacks. I don't have time for all 3 attacks. Old Man Logan needs to be striker, in my opinion. But fuck it, okay. My name is Austin, I'm lost in the moment.
Could you keep a promise? If I told you everything that I wanted, would you be encouraged? Cali, Columbia taught me some courage. Beans in my porridge. Give me a rhythm, the ook on the chorus, yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it off, yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it off, yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it off, yeah.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, oh yeah. This is it for your soul, yeah. This is it for your soul, yeah. I love this map, dude. It's sick as fuck. This seems to be going better. Odin is great for this node. So Striker does nothing since you won't do an extra instance of damage. I'm just gonna let this one finish. 0 difficulty, not even a real challenge. It one way or the other. I'm just gonna let this one finish. I mean, it seems like I've done pretty good damage. Yeah. Yeah. You see, you're killing yourself. Because of, like, Zim. Oh, because he's getting weak. Yeah. I got over 50 million. That was sort of the goal. What's another team? Isn't I'm lost in the moment? Everything that I wanted. Cali, Colombia brought me some courage. The team attack shit. Well, yeah. What score you get that run? 60. I think it was 64 million. So like. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm definitely not mad about it. I'm scrolling through Mobile's video to see if I can find any teams I can use. But it looks like it looks like not. He's got Mephisto and all sorts of shit out here. Sus and APOC. Use Sus now? Alright, let's do it. So and who else? Is anybody Annihilators? Is that a... I don't know if the pre-taunt will matter. I guess not. But Cabal. Spider side too slow. What about... Let's do fucking Cabal. Cabal is slow. SBS animations are too long. Okay. Okay. What's a fast team? The Thought you wanted teams with barrier clearing abilities. So if you kill him, does he revive and you keep going, or does it finish that round? Stops on defense, not offense. Pop is right this time. So what? I mean, so would Annihilator? Are they too slow? Kind of surprised. Spider. What about Superior 6? I just auto. I'm not concerned about the time except for when I do damage. See how much damage I can do in 2 minutes. The timer doesn't stop for all damage. I'm just gonna hop in. Running out of time, y'all. This is gonna be the last one I even do. Timer stops when you are. I'll do it. Still 0 difficulty. It's not that hard to do. It only moves when the enemy attacks. Here, before I hit auto, I will. There's, see, the timer has stopped. Now it's rolling. Timer stopped. I believe Rolf's got this one. Isn't that not what I just did? Falcon Punch! I thought that was going to do slightly more damage than it did. Big old speed up right there. I'm just curious if I beat him, if he dies and the round ends. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat him or not. I'm thinking I will. I'm just wondering, I'm really curious if he dies and then the round ends. Oh, he respawns? Oh, he does. Yeah, at least I'm gonna get a kill in. The whole point of the clock stopping is to outlast their shitty buffer team on difficulty 5. Weird anyways, because your attacks won't move the timer, but retaliates when Black Knight moves it. So is Undying a decent team to use? He does. So does Hella resummoning. Why so complicated? That means the only reason I didn't kill him 1,000 times when my Odin Mephisto APOC team. I don't have those teams. It will be 5 by 20 plus rage. You're probably dead. What difficulty? I didn't even know. Not difficult. What, I'm gonna try on 1. The trick is a null barrier. This is difficulty 0. Okay. We're all on base. Okay. See the blue bar at the top? The barrier? You got 40 stacks now, so think of that damage on difficulty 5. Plus 10% damage per stack. Jeez. Depends on it shouldn't go higher than 2 because we don't have the participation dedication. I'm just keeping this. I'm running out of time for the stream. Big Frosty to join Behemoth.
When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get too
scared.
scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say these magic words. Fuck you, thunder, you can suck my dick. You can't get me, thunder, cause you're just God's farts.
Times a drink takes a man. Times a man takes a drink.
Whatever. How many? What did we do? Oof. That's significantly worse, but we're out of time. Is Sen on yet?
Losing you took all that
I had left.
can't seem to find.
2 Milshank. I'm out of time, dude. I'm gonna save my last one so I can actually do a good thing. I wish I could see who's live now on freaking the mobile. The new mobile sucks, dude. See, I just saw myself. That was weird. What the hell? Sen should be on soon. I literally can't tell who's live. Like, how do I, like, why can't I see who my followers, the people I follow? There we are. Okay, I see. Okay, I figured out how to do that. We could try different shit. I need to leave. Really bad, actually. Wanna disappear. Save your squads. Raid Sunday Smack Talk. It's OG Diamond Dave show. Bye. Thanks for swinging in. Just waiting for Sen to get on so I can raid him. I don't want to start another one because I actually want to be able to pay attention. I can do it later tonight. Oh wait, no, it ends in 4 hours. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Fuck it. Send it. Okay, let's do a raid team. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I know y'all said they're too slow, but I just realized I'm not even gonna be able to do my third attack before the end, so points still counts. Alright, Sen's on. Yeah, I'm literally going to work, so. Alright. I'm raiding Sen Raven. I love you all. Give Sen my love. Thank you all so much for all the stuff, all the follows and raids and stuff. Y'all are amazing. I hope that you all have a fantastic week, and most importantly, please stay cool.